know, in my mind, there's nothing more important these days than getting young kids excited and getting them out in the field. Even if you don't take them hunting, at least get them shooting, because the hunting will come once they get a bow or a firearm in their hand. This looks like a pretty good example of that down in Mississippi, taking a young guy out. Maybe it's his first hunt.
I agree with you. I do a lot of hunts here, but my favorite hunts are with my grandkids these days. And I mean, I look forward to those like I used to look forward to the opening of deer season many years ago. It's a very special time with those young men, and now I've got a young lady that's starting to hunt as well.
When you take somebody who hasn't seen it before, you get to see it through their eyes. You get to experience something first again.
Well, I don't care who you are. That is one wide whitetail, and he's mature. He's got a nice body.
Big neck.
I'm excited right here. I can't imagine that young guy in the blind. I mean, he's just got to be going bonkers in there.
Especially when another one shows up like that in the background.
They're bouncing back and forth. So.
A little chasing going on. Looks like maybe just on the edge of pre-rut. They're not real interested, but probably a touch of that in the air. And this is a good way to start out a young hunter in a real controlled environment. In a ground blind, you can talk to them, whisper to them, kind of keep their edge down a little bit, and be very vigilant in what they're doing with the firearm and stuff to make sure everything's going to go smoothly.
And picking your hunting location is important too. Here, the deer they've patterned, and I'm sure, to come out into this wide open area. They're feeding probably on acorns coming out of those trees. You don't have to. There's deer, get ready to shoot.
Yeah.
Right.
Here he is, let's think about it.
Well, they're getting a lot of experience here too, looking at animals, getting a read on body language, and that's important as a hunter. So that's kind of a neat opportunity as well on this type of hunt.
Well, I think he's about to line up on it.
Yep, just wait, taking time, and this deer's in a good position with a rifle that you can break it down again, hit it in the shoulder. You know, even if you hit a little behind the shoulder, you're still going to anchor this deer.
God.
The only thing I'm seeing that he's done as a disservice to his young hunter is the cartridge he gave him.
Not a fan of the 243, huh?
Not for whitetail.
No, I'm the same way. I think it's a great gopher gun, and it's an expert's gun as far as I'm concerned.
Yep.
I'd much rather see him shoot a 308, or I know a cartridge you and I both like is a 708.
The only thing I'd have to say on the caliber selection is if this, and I'm with you guys, I'm a big caliber type person. If my son, in fact, I started him out in the 30 calibers already hunting. But if the gentleman here, or the young person hunting, had a little bit of a flinch factor, that might be the only case where I'd say stay light. But I think in this situation, it's definitely a doable shot with a good. Well,
yeah,
I think we saw what happened with the 243 there.
And hey, the 243, you hit it right, it'll kill a deer just fine. I've shot deer with it, but like Larry said, it's more of an expert's gun. There's not as much margin for error as there is with something else.
I mean, still, what a great hunting experience, and you can't take that away from anybody. I mean, the first deer, you'll never forget.
And he's a hunter for life now.
I agree with you.